welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing my first ever empties video. I have this whole kind of bucket full of empty skincare, a little bit of makeup and a little bit of hair product. And basically I'm just gonna go through them all, let you know my thoughts. I feel like these are probably the best types of review videos because I can literally give you my truest opinion because I have literally gone through every single one of these products till the end. Yeah, so I'm gonna let you know if I would repurchase them, if I think they are worth the price point they are at, and generally just whether I think they are good or shit products. So I'm just gonna jump right in there with skincare. The first product I want to talk about is this Lancome micellar water. It's all French and fancy. It's the Micellaire Confort. It says it's a hydrating and soothing micellar water with acacia, honey and rose water. Now, the thing about this is that I think we all know there are a lot of affordable micellar waters out on the market that are brilliant. For me, I only use a micellar water if I'm feeling really lazy or taking my makeup off, or I can't be bothered cleansing, or I've come home in the early hours of the morning and I've had a bit to drink. I would just get a cotton pad and put this all over my face and pass out. Sometimes I'll use it as a second cleanse, so I will cleanse and then I will use this and go in and just kind of get all the extra dirt. But I would never use a micellar water as like my cleanser of choice and that's it on its own. I think this is a nice micellar water. I don't think it is any different to any of the more affordable ones I've tried from Avene, from L'Oreal, from Garnier. I don't think it is any better than any of those products, and that is just my complete honest opinion. It's not bad. It was very pleasant to use. The thing that this has that the more affordable ones don't is a few more nourishing ingredients like rose water and honey. But I did find that I need a few cotton pads with this and I have to go over a few times, so it doesn't actually get all the makeup off with one cotton pad in one go. It's not the most powerful micellar water. With the price point of $68, basically 70 New Zealand dollars, there is just no way I would ever tell you to go and spend $70 on a micellar water. I would tell you to go and spend that sort of money on a cleanser, something that is going to be a bit more nourishing, something that you're actually spending time on working into your skin and washing off rather than just like a quick wipe. That sole purpose is just to remove makeup rather than really nourish the skin. There's just so many types of skincare products that you should invest your money in, and I don't think micellar water is one of them, so I would not recommend purchasing this one. Not a bad product, I can't deal with $70 for a micellar water. Next is one of my favorite products ever of all time. This is the Avene Thermal Spring Water. It is basically a very light facial spray. The reason why this is so different to any other facial spray is because it uses spring water that has been sourced from a particular area in France, and most of Avene's products include that special water source from that area of France. And there's been a lot of scientific research and you know, I've been using this for a while. I have this one and I also have a small one, and when your skin is going through one of those periods where it's just feeling really sensitive, I really find this throughout the winter, really dry, really sensitive, it's kind of flaring up red on the cheeks every now and then, it's feeling a bit sore. If you use this every morning and night, or even throughout the day, it helps so much. It's very, very, very soothing. So I always recommend people that have really sensitive skin to either purchase this or to start using the Avene products because their sole purpose is to cater for people with more sensitive skin. In the summer, these are fantastic. I especially always have the small one on me in my handbag. They're great for those days where it's just so hot that you don't quite want to get in the pool or on the beach, but I just spray this like all over my body and it instantly cools you down. It was an absolute lifesaver when we were in Greece. I literally would whip this out every 5 seconds when we were like walking around the town in midday. It would be 35 degrees, everyone was melting. I would just walk around and just spray everyone's body with this and everyone would just immediately cool down. Even throughout the heat, the water inside of these stays super, super cold. So they're great for that kind of thing at the beach or if you're on holiday in a really hot place. But I just do find that even using this at nighttime with my skincare routine, if my skin is feeling a little bit sensitive, or sometimes, you know, I'm a vlogger, I'm trying new skincare all the time. I will try something and my skin just doesn't react well. I will like drench my skin in this and the next morning you can just tell it's a lot softer, it's feeling relieved. it's just, this is the good stuff. Would I repurchase? Yes, but I have about 6 backups of these. I also have the extra large bottle. I think I've got like 2 cans of the extra large ones, so I think I'm going to be sorted for a while, but I might need to restock on the smaller ones just because I cannot go into the New Zealand summer without having one of these on my handbag at all times. The 150ml is available at Life Pharmacy for $28, so to me, super affordable, fabulous product. Will repurchase over and over and over again forever. Next up is one of my favorite skincare products of all time. This is the Bobbi Brown Soothing Cleansing Oil. This is an empty bottle. I'm currently halfway through my second bottle. I'm going to buy a third bottle duty free on the way to LA over New Year's because this is my favorite cleanser ever. I would say the last 3 or 4 years I've been really into oil cleansers. I've tried heaps. I've tried like a million from Mecca, but this one from Bobbi Brown I just find is the best. I just find it's the most nourishing. I think it cleanses the best if you're just gonna go in with the oil with a full face of makeup and you're just gonna really like massage the skin and then wipe it all away with a wet cloth. Everything comes off. Like, this is so good, and I just find that it leaves your skin feeling so soft. I also believe that this is one of the products that help to cure my acne. If you are a really oily skin girl, I actually really highly recommend you start using an oil cleanser at nighttime, because if you start introducing more oils into your skincare routine, what it actually does is it kind of rebalances your oil production, and it means that your skin is going to stop overproducing oil, causing breakouts and all that jazz. I found that this works. I also use their Bobbi Brown face oil. They're just great products, and I've just found myself to be so much less oily than I used to be. This is a luxury cleanser. It goes for $86 New Zealand, but each bottle lasts me around 8 months. So twice a year max. It's a huge bottle. It's 200 mils, but yeah, it's just got beautiful oils in it. It smells amazing, but it's not overpowering. Cleanses beautifully, leaves my skin feeling so super soft, and it helps to kind of take control of my oil production. So yeah, big fan, definitely gonna repurchase. I'm gonna do that in a couple of weeks when we go to LA. Next up is a serum from Kiehl's. This is the Plumping Retexturizing Serum Concentrate. I love this serum. I think it is really, 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 really good. But I was just checking the pricing of everything and I realized it was $98. And it's quite a small bottle. It's basically a hydrating serum. It's also meant to target kind of like anti-aging, dull skin. I find it does very much brighten my skin up. It plumps my skin. My skin looks immediately juicy when I put it on. I'm onto my second bottle already, which I am using in my skincare at the moment in the mornings, and I absolutely love it. I think it preps your skin for the day so beautifully. But after seeing that it's basically $100 for 50 mils, I was a little bit, I don't know. To me, I don't know if it's 100% worth the money. I feel like there are other hydrating anti-aging serums out there that are a lot more affordable and you get more product. So I don't know, I'm kind of feeling a bit different about this. I'm going to continue using it because I love it. I'm going to go through my next bottle, but I don't think I would personally run out to repurchase it. I think I'd probably try and see what else is on the market that does the same thing. The thing that's special about this is that it comes out as a gel, and then once you put it onto your skin it like turns into a water. So it does have a really special formula that I haven't seen in any other sort of products, but I don't know, for $100 I just didn't think this was massively special. I loved it, but no, not gonna repurchase that one. One product that I do think is 120% worth every single penny is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. Again, with this product, I'm currently on my second bottle. This was actually a limited edition packaging for last year's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which was in October. This bottle lasted me from October last year right until I want to say maybe like June, July, so around about 9 or 10 months. Now, this is such an incredible product. It is 50 mils and it is $136. But this is just one of those products where I don't think you could find this formula anywhere else from any other product from any other brand. Like, there is a reason why this is such a cult product. Now, the reason why I think this is such an incredible serum is I find with a lot of serums, you will put it on your face for the evening. It sinks straight into your skin and then it either feels a little bit sticky or it's kind of just sunk straight into your skin. Your skin's completely drunken it up. This one sinks into your skin, but your skin feels, it's almost like, I don't know how to explain it. You just need to try it. You can just see your skin loving it, lapping it up once you put this all over your face. It is so intensely hydrating, but it doesn't sit on top of the skin, but it doesn't sink right into the skin either. It just sort of like, you can see it just nourishing that first layer of the skin. It is such a beautiful product. Every single morning I wake up and my skin is bright. It is glowing. Like I will like move my head in the sun and it looks like I'm wearing highlighter on my face, but it's literally just my skin because it is that glowy and dewy and happy. I have had moments where I have tried other products and taken a break from this and I've just found that my skin has turned to crap. Then I'll start using this again and all of a sudden it's looking happy and beautiful and plump and gorgeous again. It is also fantastic for anti-aging, so if you are kind of starting to worry about that, I honestly recommend using this every single night as kind of insurance to prevent your skin from aging. To me, I see this stuff as sort of vitamins for your skin. You use it every single day, your skin's happy, it's nourished, it's beautiful. When you stop using your vitamins, you start noticing a difference and it's not, your body's not so happy, your skin's not so happy when you're not using this. So if you've been thinking about making the purchase, I seriously think it is so worth it. Get it tested first to make sure because it is a pricey product, but it lasts for ages because a little bit goes a long way. Rather than I find the Kiehl's one personally, it's like you need a couple of pumps. This one is a little bit goes a long way. Definitely a forever skin staple. I am on my second bottle at the moment, the normal kind of brown bottle. And I also have a backup for when that one finishes and I'm definitely going to go all the way through these. I use it every night. I don't think I will ever stop using it every single night. Big fan of the Advanced Night Repair, can you tell? Next up I'm going to talk about another incredibly pricey product, but this is basically antibiotics for your skin. This is the Lancome Advanced Genifique Sensitive. What it basically is, it's kind of like a dual concentrate. It comes with like a serum in the bottle and then also this blue concentrate, and when you put the cap in, you like crack it and the blue kind of comes out and mixes in with the concentrate. You shake it up and then it's kind of like a fresh skincare product that you've just mixed yourself. You feel like a little bit of a scientist when you use it. And basically it's a serum that you use in the evenings every night for 1 month, and yeah, it's essentially kind of like taking antibiotics for your skin. It's not one of those products that's gonna like cure your acne. It's kind of more so for those people that do have really good skin generally, but then you might be going through a period where you've got a lot of congestion or your skin is feeling really raw and sensitive and you're getting a little bit of redness everywhere. This is what you would reach out and you'd use it for a month, and by the end of the month your skin is just like happy and healthy again. This product was one of the exceptions from when I took a break from Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair for a month and I used this. My skin was almost looking the best it ever has. But yeah, it's kind of just, it's got a lot of intense, really scientific, good for your skin ingredients in it that kind of regenerates it for a month and kind of resets your skin. It's fantastic. I think these are really great to just sort of purchase and have on you for when your skin starts freaking out. It's one of those products I would probably always purchase when I'm duty-free traveling, that I might use once a year or once every 6 months just to kind of give my skin a little bit of like an extra nourishment for the course of a month. Yeah, it is the same price as the Estee Lauder A&R. It is $137, but I truly found that when my skin was kind of, I wasn't breaking out, but I had a lot of congestion in the way that I had a lot of blackheads. I had a lot of bumps on the skin and I had a lot of like redness through the winter because my skin was so dry and sensitive, and this stuff honestly worked. It was so good, so I highly recommend. I would definitely pick another one up. I would probably leave it until my skin sort of turned to shit one day and then I would go and purchase another one. But yeah, this stuff is fantastic. This product is probably one of my favorite that I've ever tried from Lancome. It is probably the most expensive, so not for a gal on a budget, but it's kind of one of those special products that you would maybe use twice a week. This is the Absolue Precious Cells Rose Drop Night Peeling Concentrate. Now, if you've ever had a glycolic peel, this is essentially a glycolic peel that you would do at home. It's half rose oil and then it's half like glycolic acid. Glycolic acid, if you don't know, it's basically an acid exfoliator. It is a fantastic product to use. I always use glycolic acid in my skincare routine in the evenings, one way or another. This is one way I've been using it. Another way I've been using it at the moment is I'm using the Pixi Glow Tonic Toner. That is amazing, but this is more something you would use, you know, twice a week for pamper nights. The oil is beautiful. I've tried a lot of skin oils. Like I've mentioned, I cannot live without oil in my skincare routine, but this oil especially is just absolutely, it feels like magic on your skin. I don't know what to tell you. I like it because a lot of glycolic products, so the Alpha H Liquid Gold is probably one of the most popular glycolic products on the beauty market at the moment, and it's basically just a straight glycolic toner. Basically, if you've got a lot of acne scarring, which I do on my cheeks, it is just, it's gonna get rid of your acne scarring. It basically just like pushes cell turnover on your skin a lot quicker than it would naturally. But because this has half oil in it and then half glycolic, and you shake it up and then it comes out like a pump, it's really great to use if you find that you need glycolic acid in your routine, but it can be quite harsh on the skin. The Alpha H Liquid Gold made my redness flare up on my cheeks like no tomorrow. My skin was so sensitive. I literally would just like, I'd go outside and burn. I had to really focus on just being really careful with my skin when I was using it. But I just find this is a much less harsh way to use glycolic and a much more nourishing way to use glycolic, because yeah, it can be very, very harsh on the skin. This is beautiful. It retails for $225. So if you are in the market for something that is going to basically change your skin, I think this is one of those products you would add into your routine twice a week and you would notice the huge difference. For me, I think it is worth it because I've never ever seen another product in the market exactly like this, as beautiful as this, as effective as this. But I mean, it ain't for any of you guys that are on a budget with your skincare. I'm gonna repurchase this on our way over to LA duty free. That is when I like to top myself up on my expensive skincare products. And if you want to try it, I would recommend maybe waiting until then as well, because that's expensive. Next up is an eye cream from Lancome. This is the Advanced Genifique Yeux. This is my favorite eye cream ever. I literally had to like scrape the bottom of it. I've tried a few eye creams recently. I have tried the new Kiehl's one. Can't remember what it's called. It's got like retinol and vitamin C and stuff in it. I'm not 100% sure. I've also tried the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Eye, so the eye cream version of the serum. And it literally burnt my under eyes. I've been trying to make it work because I love the serum so much. So I'm like, well, why doesn't the eye cream work for me? But I just find that it makes my eyes kind of like tingle and water, and it makes my skin feel like it's burning. I notice a big difference in the morning, so I'm not a fan of that. This is probably the best eye cream I have tried this year. I think it is absolutely amazing. It's very, very, very creamy, but it literally sinks into your skin. And then once you've like kind of put it all around your eyes, it sinks in and your eyes just feel so soft and bright. It's got anti-aging properties in it. So if you're gonna be using an eye cream, and a lot of people say to me, you know, what's the point of an eye cream? How is it any different to moisturizer? Eye creams are formulated to be a lot more gentle. The skin around your eyes is about a zillion times more sensitive than the rest of the skin on your face. So yes, you do need to use an eye cream. Eye creams are packed with anti-aging ingredients, and of course you kind of naturally start to see yourself aging, I think, around the eyes as you grow up. So I think if you start using a fantastic eye cream like this when you're in your early 20s, by the time you're in your early 30s, you've definitely looked after your eyes to the point where you're probably gonna push out the process of aging in that area. This retails for $124. It has lasted me since April, so there's 8 months. For me, that's a small price to pay for a beautiful eye cream. I definitely would pick one of these up again. At the moment, I'm going to continue using the Kiehl's one and experimenting with that one. But if I don't see the same long-term results, like I just found that this helped my dark circles so much. And at the moment, the Kiehl's one isn't really impressing me in terms of getting rid of dark circles. So I'll see how I go with that, update you guys. But otherwise, I might end up going back to this. Oh, I have another product from Avene. This is the Hydrating Aqua Gel Cream Moisturizer. I absolutely loved this. It's very comparable to the Clinique Moisture Surge Moisturizer, if you're familiar with that. So it's kind of a gel style cream. It's very, very, very hydrating, but it plumps the skin beautifully. It doesn't sit on top of the skin and make you feel greasy. I always recommend this as a really good mid-range product. It's not quite like supermarket, but it's not like luxury high-end. It's nicely in the middle. It's 50 New Zealand dollars from, I think, think you can purchase Avene from Life Pharmacy. And again, like the Thermale spring water sprays, it is full of the Avene spring water sourced from that special little place in France. Yeah, it's just a really good affordable moisturizer. I will say that it's a really small pot, so I would like to see them come out with a bigger pot so it lasted longer. But if you have sensitive skin, or you want a really nice beautiful light moisturizer for the summer and you kind of want something around the $50 mark, highly recommend. I would definitely pick this up again. I'm not going to because I have other moisturizers I need to test, but if I didn't have those other products, I would definitely repurchase this one. My next product is actually one of Liam's products. I have tried it myself. I absolutely loved it, but this is Liam's moisturizer. Look at the state of this. This is the Triumph and Disaster Game Face moisturizer. He literally had to cut this and scrape it, so you can kind of see how much he really enjoyed this moisturizer. I really liked it actually because it has lavender in it, so it smells really nice and it's really nice to put on before bedtime. It's very calming, but I just found it was a really beautiful moisturizer. Your skin drinks it up. It's not greasy at all. It has no silicones, no parabens. I find that Triumph and Disaster products, there's just nothing crappy in them. They're really well formulated. They're a New Zealand brand, which is also really cool. The packaging is awesome. Liam told me to give the 10 out of 10 would repurchase. He actually is going to repurchase this, I think, this week. It's nice for boys because it has the lavender in it, but it does have that kind of like male scent running through it. I don't know exactly what it is, but if you're a guy and you're watching this and you're looking for a new moisturizer, this one is amazing. Or if you're a girl and you want to pick one up for your boy for Christmas, really good, just small little present for a brother or a boyfriend. It's not cheap. It retails for $69, but I would consider this a really high quality luxury moisturizer. It's the kind of product that a guy doesn't know he needs until he actually has it. It's great, and I think Liam actually really wants to try some more Triumph and Disaster products, so I will keep you guys updated. Moving on to makeup, I literally only have 3 products. It's very rare that I get through a makeup product because there's just always so many to try. One that I have been through time and time again is the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. To me, this is one of the best tinted moisturizers on the market. I love the gel formula. It is so good. I'm actually using a Shiseido one, which to me is almost like the exact same formula. So I'm really enjoying that at the moment, but when that runs out, I'll probably purchase one of these again. I'm also using my Avene one. Avene do a really good BB cream. I've actually been using that on more days where I want less coverage because it is a lighter coverage. This one gives us slightly more coverage. So when you want a BB cream, but you kind of do want to look like you're wearing makeup rather than a tinted moisturizer, this is the one that I would go for. It's got SPF 30 in it, so you're covered when you're out in the sun. It gives you the coverage, but it looks like skin. It is such a good one. It never ever goes cakey. I find that this is really resilient in the heat. It doesn't sweat off. I used this all last summer and absolutely loved it. I used it every single day, and I find that the shade range is really good. So yeah, I would definitely repurchase this one. At the moment, I have a lot of BB creams that I love. The Avene one, the Shiseido one, which is very similar to this, to get through. But if I found myself needing another tinted gel cream that I needed a little bit more coverage than a tinted moisturizer, I would definitely go for this one again. It's $47 from Mecca, which I think is pretty affordable. I think that's a really good price. I've been through a YSL Touche Eclat. I use these to death. I've been through a few of these as well. I purely use it for highlighting underneath the eyes. It gets rid of dark circles. It brightens the under eye, makes you look awake. This is in the shade number 2, which is my perfect shade. And yeah, it's just the best thing for making you look awake when you were not awake. These retail for $65 New Zealand, which I think for a YSL product that does last you quite a while and makes just such a difference to your makeup look, it is definitely worth the price. I would definitely repurchase. I would definitely recommend you give this a go. Lastly is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. This is one of the best powders I've ever used in my life. You can't buy Charlotte Tilbury in New Zealand, which is a massive shame, but you can buy it from Beautylish online and you don't have to pay for shipping. It's free shipping and it comes within a week. I get a really oily T-zone, so I need powder. I find it really difficult to find a powder that just doesn't look cakey, especially when you're kind of putting it on throughout the day, because I find that if you've done your makeup in the morning and then you add powder to it a few hours later when you're a little bit more oily, it just looks really gross. This one kind of just like blends into your skin. It literally gives an airbrush look, like I am not kidding. It's a nice size to be able to take in your handbag. At the moment I'm using a translucent powder, but I think I prefer this one. This is in the shade 2 medium because I like how it gives a little bit of colour. 65 New Zealand dollars from Beautylish online, which I think is a totally fine price point for a really high quality beautiful powder. I love the packaging and I'm going to repurchase this when I see it in Sephora in LA. I have 2 hair products. This is the Evo Water Killer Dry Shampoo. I hated this. I have really oily hair. I have to wash my hair every single day. I can stretch it out to 2 days if I have a good dry shampoo, and for me this just wasn't a good dry shampoo. I found that this actually made my hair look oilier, or I had to just like put a little bit in and I'm like, I don't see a difference, and I keep putting more and I'm like, I don't see any difference. It doesn't look any less oily, and then about 10 minutes later it looks a lot more oilier than it was. This is the 100 ml, so it's the smaller size, which is $18. I just don't think that this is a good one. This is not a dry shampoo that I would recommend to you guys. A hair product that I did really love at the time, but now I've found a product to replace it that I actually prefer. This is the KMS Moist Repair Revival Cream. It's basically a styling cream that you put through your hair when it's wet before you blow dry it, so that it blow dries better, with less frizz, more shiny, easier to like brush through, makes it smell nice, and yeah, it's a really good product. I thought it was amazing. I loved using it when I had it. Like, it's completely empty now. Then I got onto the Kerastase one and I just prefer it. I think it just does a better job. It smells better. I like the actual texture of the cream better, but I think that one is a lot more expensive, so this is a more affordable one. This is $34 New Zealand, so that's pretty good price. This bottle lasted ages. Yeah, I think KMS products are really good. If I was on a budget, I would definitely repurchase this one. Otherwise, I would continue with my Kerastase one. And that brings me to the end. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that this kind of helps. I think it's just really nice watching product empty review video, because I mean, how often do people say that they love a product and they've used it for like a week or 2 weeks? It's just really nice to be able to give my honest, serious, straight up opinion. It's just really nice to be able to give you guys my opinion after going through an entire product. So let me know if you like this video, if you want me to continue doing them in the future. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back next week with another video. Hope you all have a really good weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye!